Here's a little pipe organ, and look at all these cool looking pipes. And you're not supposed to touch them, and I probably should have my gloves on before I touch them, but I'm going to break my own rules so I can show you the pipes. Now, some pipes are little, and some pipes are huge. See the big ones in the back right there? Just like on the piano, the longer strings are the low notes and the shorter strings are the high notes. It's the same way with the organ. Now, I'm going to pull this one and I'm going to show you this cool pipe. Pipe has a, come on over here, sweetheart. Pipe has a toe, and it has a boot, and it has a mouth, and it has an upper lip and a lower lip, and there's even a tongue in there. And then it's got ears on the side, and then from here this is the body, and this is the cap. This one has a cool cap on it. Okay? And so the air comes through the hole, and it comes out of the mouth. And so the sound sounds like. So what happens is it comes out of this mouth, and it causes all of this to vibrate, and that's the pitch. That's the reason that we have this pitch. So if I did another one, a smaller one, see this has a long boot on it. There's a mouth with a short body, so it's going to be a higher pitch. Okay?
Do the smallest one.
The little one is like this one here. And see, the mouth is right there above my finger.
Ooh.
See it? See the little mouth? So the whole thing's got a long boot on it. So you got.
Sounds like a whistle.
It is almost a whistle. It's got to have a long boot in order to get down to where the little hole feeds it air. That's the idea. Okay? Now, and so the big ones back there, of course, will be really low. And let me scoot out of here so I'm going to pull another one for you. And notice how all of these pipes in the front are made out of metal.
And there's different kind of mouths, and they look like they have a teardrop on their mouth.
And here's a pipe that's made out of wood.
Oh my goodness.
It's got a big old mouth down there on the bottom with the tongue.
Could you play it? Could you play it?
Yes.
Wait, I'll hold this.
Slow.
Do the top.
Very mellow. Now the top is where you tune it. See, it's got a hat down there. And that's how you tune it. That's what we want to hold. Touch it.
Hey, I heard something else like that.
Alright, so let's go into the big organ now.
Yay! This looks like God's room. Don't you think?
Yeah, this will be the sanctuary where the people come to church.
Came in.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, follow me.
Yeah, but we can't hear it.
Okay. Now, it also has these cool controls that turn on pipes. What you can't see is behind each one of these facades. Well, you can kind of see a few back there. Some pipes back there. It goes way on back, and the same way over here. There's some few pipes right behind the front, and it goes way on, all the way up to the top of the roof on both sides. So there are hundreds of thousands of pipes actually right there. And these big old gold pipes are fake. They're just for show. Okay? So we have all these different sounds. Here is the real sound of the organ. Okay? And then that's a principal sound. We also have a flute sound.
My big sister plays the flute.
Does she? You know, that one has kind of hollow sounding. This is more dull sounding. And this is another dull sounding one. And here's a really soft one. And here's the softest one of all. We got lots of flutes And then we also have strings. That's as close as we get to a string or a pipe. Okay. And then we have a trumpet. Another one. Tubby one. Big old huge tuba. There's that one in the back that I played yesterday for you. Here's one that sounds kind of like a clarinet. Here's one that sounds like a French horn.
It is pretty sound.
Back there again.
Uh-huh.
Well, it doesn't really sound like a French horn, but it's trying to. Here's one that sounds a little bit like an oboe.
Back there.
And here's a pretty horn. It's called Corno d'Amore. It's horn of love. Here's one that sounds kind of like a fly in a bottle. Okay, and then you got real loud trombone,
Try and move that one.
and then the lowest one of all. They're all low. Then we got a kind of a weird one. All kind of different sounds. The lowest note on the organ is R. The highest note on the organ is actually that is. That's high. All the dogs start turning their heads. That's the idea. And you can get really kind of soft and then you can get really loud. Kind of loud. That's not as loud as it gets, but it gets a lot louder. It gets a little loud. It gets ugly
I
after
have
a
a
while.
question. Do you, when you're playing, do you pull these stops yourself or does somebody else?
Well, see these buttons here? These are called setting buttons, and I can, if I decide I want to, like, you know, have certain sounds, and I can save them on these numbers, and then when I need to pull them up, I just simply push it and they come out. So I got them set up here. 1 through 8 is softest to loudest. Or so it's that kind of thing. Now, why do you suppose I have to have so many keyboards? Well, sometimes you can set us what?
So you can do lots of different sounds.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes when I'm playing hymns, I got this setup. It's kind of like a solo. And this would be like my accompaniment. So, you can do it that here and back there. Set up so it goes back and forth between here and here. I can bounce it all over the place. That'd be kind of cool, don't you think?